What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you as ever for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you are doing well. On the screen, you'll see all of my socials. So if you can make sure that you can give those a follow for me, that would be greatly appreciated. In particular, if you can make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel with your notifications turned on. Any comments that you want to make, feel free. Leave them in the comment section down below. If you could hype the video, that would be great as well. I'd really appreciate that. Also, we do have the audio available on your podcast apps, so Apple and Spotify and many other reputable ones. It's all available there if you'd like to give those a follow as well. And just like them for me, that would be greatly appreciated. So today it's a little bit later than normal, so apologies about that. I've been a little bit busy with work and everything today. So yeah, apologies. This is our match preview of our game against Manchester City, which is taking place tomorrow. 5:30 kickoff, actually, funnily enough. And yeah, excited. Do the usual. I'm going to get into all of the normal bits and pieces that I would get into. Then just kind of give sort of my opinion on where I think we're going at the end, all of that kind of good stuff. But the usual things. Apologies, I've not got the injuries on the screen, but I can talk about them briefly. Give me 2 seconds. That's not quite right. I can find it within a second. So apologies about that. That's me not being properly ready for the video, which is not like me. So let's see. Leeds Man City. There we go. So we've only got Noah Okafor out, which is good. So we still know that he's out. And then from a point of view of Man City, Kovacic is out, Gvardiol is out, Jeremy Doku is doubtful, and Max Lane is also doubtful for the game as well. The good thing for us is that Goodmanson's gotten over his little bout of being poorly and sick and ill and everything, and he's ready to get back involved. Like the Energizer Bunny that he is, and we're going to need him. We're definitely going to need him. So, from a pre-match standings point of view, Man City are on a really, really good run of form at the moment. They've won 4, drawn 1 of their last 5. We've won 1, lost 1, and drawn 3 of our last 5. We're on an overall rating of 6.74. They're on an overall rating of 7. They've got 56 points. We've got 31. So only the 25 point difference, if I can do the maths, between us. Looking at the head-to-head, it doesn't make for good reading at all. So, let's see. April 2022, 4-0 Man City. December 2022, 3-1 Man City. May 2023, 2-1 Man City. And November, when we played them last, it was 3-2 in that very, very tight game. Some would say that was the changing point in our season, that second half, and that's where this little bit of a run, or if you like, a level of consistency in the games that we've played has actually borne us a lot of fruit. Goal distribution wise, I do like to put these in every now and then, as he said, to put them in. It does make for frightening reading. From our point of view, Man City this season have not conceded an early goal. So by early goal, that's from 0 to 15 minutes. So they are very, very good from the first 15 minutes. The point where they tend to concede a lot of goals is between the 75th and the 60th and the 75th minute. So they do tend to concede, 8 goals between them. In fact, the second half overall is when they concede the highest volume of goals, which generally tends to be the place with players getting a little bit tired, etc., so on and so forth. And then from a Leeds point of view, the majority of our goals are scored in the 11th minute, which is when City have conceded 4. And our majority of conceded goals, that will take your pick, 45 minutes on to 90. But we have conceded 14 goals in the last 75 to 90 minutes within a game. That's the worst out of any team in the league, but it's something that we need to look at. Like I said, the statistics are slightly depressing, but Man City are the team that they are for a reason. They've got the players that they've got and they can do the things that they do. From an insights point of view, I hate talking about this because it means that it might not happen, but Leeds are unbeaten in 25 home matches kicking off after 5 p.m. since April 2023. Anton Stack has scored 3 direct free kicks this season, which is the most by a Leeds player since Ian Hart in 2000-2001 season. One of only 3 promoted teams to score 2+ goals against City in the Premier League since 2017-2018. And Leeds sit 15th, but we rank 11th, god damn it, in the XG table, underperforming expected points by nearly 7. So again, that just highlights, the number of goals that we're conceding at the very, very last minute, or within that sort of last period. Them 14 goals are annoying. So City have scored 12 goals in their last 5 matches, averaging 2.4 goals per game. Great. As I mentioned in the head-to-head, City have won all 5 of the previous meetings with us. Erling Haaland has scored twice on his last visit to his birthplace, Ellen Road. I don't think he was technically born on Ellen Road. It'd be hilarious if he was. And Mark Gay has won all 5 league games since joining in January. So, average sofa score rating, as we said, with Leeds at 6.74, 27 matches, 37 goals scored. We average 1.4 goals per game. We've conceded 46, 4 clean sheets, 19 assists, and a ball possession of 45.1%. For City, on the other hand, their average sofa score rating is 7. It's 27 matches, 56 goals scored. They have an average of 2.1 goals per game. 25 goals conceded, 11 clean sheets, 42 assists, and as near as makes no damn it, 60% possession in the game itself. Standings tracker, there's not a lot you can really say about it. City have been at the top, we've been at the bottom. There you go. City weren't very good for the first 3 game weeks, and then they've just pretty much just done very, very well over a period of weeks. And then from kind of week 12 onwards, it's just been in and around the top of the table, whereas with us, there's been a steady improvement. So from week 12 up until week 24, 25, we have been moving or maintaining where we need to be. So again, there's that level of consistency with us, which has been really, really pleasing to see. Top scorers. This is hilarious, this bit. So for us, it's Calvert-Lewin, and for City, obviously, it's Haaland. In the Premier League, football rating of 6.87 for Calvert-Lewin. Goals is 10. Expected XG is 9.64. The assists is 1, and matches played is 24. Haaland, on the other hand, his FootMob rating is 7.72. His goals is 22. His expected goals is 20.60. It's not human. 7 assists and 27 matches played. Great. If he could just throw in one of his typical Ellen Road performances for us, that I would really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, Haaland. Then looking at featured players, so we've got O'Reilly and Stack. These are just off of the algorithm for the best players in the last game. So Stack got an 8.2 and O'Reilly got an 8.7. Then you can kind of see in terms of where they are. Stack just outperforming in certain areas of O'Reilly or Stack. See, now I'm confused on how to pronounce it because a couple of people have pulled me up on that, so apologies. So creativity, Stack gets 71, O'Reilly gets 55. For attacking, Stack 62, O'Reilly 52. Technical ability, Stack 63, O'Reilly 53. Tactical ability, Stack is 67, O'Reilly is 57. And defensive, 61 to 63. So that's the only one where O'Reilly actually beats him out on. Yeah, algorithm-wise, his is weird. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make any sense. But they're the ones that are there as the options for this week. Then in terms of best players, so for Leeds, I'll go in reverse order. So it's Sean Langstaff on 6.85, Okafor on 6.85, James Justin on 6.87. Ethan Ampadu on 7.05 and Anton Stack on 7.14. Interestingly, FootMob have Anton Stack as the highest rated summer signing so far this season. He's sitting at the top of the pile. And again, based off of algorithms and everything, all of that good stuff. But he is considered statistically the best signing of the summer. Man City, conversely, Shekri is 7.20, Gay is 7.27, Doku is 7.3, Rodri is 7.41, and Haaland is 7.43. Just, fine. It'd be an easy game. I'm not trying to cope at all. Then Man City, from the statistical information that we've got. So, goals per game, as I said, they average out 2.1. They've scored 3 of 4 penalties, 0 of 6 free kicks, interestingly. 46 goals from 279 attempts inside the box. Seven goals from outside of the box out of 104 attempts. So my advice would be try not to let them wheedle the way into the box. 30 left-footed goals, 16 right-footed goals, 7 headed goals. Big chances per game is 3.1. They miss 2 of those big chances every game, usually in and around 14 shots per game as well. Shots on target is 5.1. Shots off target is 5.2. Block shots per game is about 4. Round about roughly 10 successful dribbles per game. 5.4 corners per game. Free kicks per game is 11. They've hit the woodwork 11 times, and they've counter-attacked 41 times. Passes-wise, their possession stats are nuts, in and around 60%. Accurate passes is 503, so that's an 88% successful pass rate. In their own half is 224, roughly 92% success rate with that. In the opposition half is 280, so that's an 85% success rate, so attacking. Long balls, 15, 52.5%. Accurate crosses, 4.4 accurate crosses, which is weird considering that they've got Haaland in the team, and Haaland is literally scoring every goal known to mankind at the moment. Defending-wise, 11 clean sheets. They concede in and around a goal per game, 15 tackles per game, 8 interceptions per game, 23 clearances per game, roughly 2.6 saves per game. They do 46 ball recoveries, and they have 19 errors leading to shots. Interestingly, only 3 of those have led to goals. They've only committed 7 penalties. They've only had 1 scored against them, 2 clearances off the line, and 7 last-man tackles. From the other statistics point of view, we have a 48.9 joules per 1 per game, so they win just about half of their joules every single game. 36% is ground joule, 36.1 is ground joules, which is 50.6%, and they win 12.8 aerial joules per game, which is 57%. They lose possession on average 118.5 times per game. Throw-ins per game is 17-18. Goal kicks per game is 6. Offsides per game is 1 to, pretty much 1. They commit 10 fouls per game. 2 yellow cards per game. No red cards yet, which is another interesting stat there. But no red cards yet this season. Looking at how they lined up in the last game, they lined up as a 4-1-3-2. And it was Donnarumma in goal. They had Núñez, Diaz, Gay and Nouri as their back 4. They then had Rodri sort of pinning the midfield. They then had Nick O'Reilly and then Silva and Semenyo as their kind of attacking 3, with Haaland and Marmoush up front for that game. So if it's going to be the same, there's a strong chance that it could be the same as that, really, to be honest with you, depending on who they're going to be bringing in and everything, or if they're going to maybe look to change the teams a little bit. I don't know. But whatever side City put out, it's going to be a strong side. You can't get away from that fact. They are such a good team. For us, I'd really like to see us do the 3-5-2 formation that works so well against City in the second half. I think we need to go with 2 big, strong men up top just to keep their centre-backs occupied. It's a toss-up of who you would want to put into midfield, but you can't keep Stack out just purely because of his performance the last game. Ampadu is just an absolute Rolls-Royce of a player as far as I'm concerned, so he can pin everybody in. Aronson, I think just purely off the basis of performances, would probably get in above there. We need somebody that's going to be able to carry the ball forward on the right-hand side as well and overlap with Bogle, who I would have as the right of the 5-man midfield, and then Goodmanson I would have as the left-hand side of the midfield. And then people might question this slightly because Justin's played quite well, but the best 3 in the back for us is definitely Rodon, Biol and Struijk. I think Biol could probably, I'm going to not cope, but can probably do better with Haaland than most, just because he's a big, strong physical presence. Both players are. Rodon should be able to do quite well. His pace will be interesting if they start Mamouche up front. Struijk is much better in a 3 as well. He plays much better in a 3 as far as I'm concerned. But then that leaves us with options of players that we can bring on. There's a Dan James we can bring on. There's a Boanorte, the lesser spotted Boanorte, I should say, that we can bring on as well. There's a Tanaka we can potentially bring on, a Nonto. We can also potentially bring on James Justin just to, tidy things up a little bit. Bornau to bring on as well, just to tidy things up. The formation's pretty fluid. It means they can move to 5-3-2 if they wanted to. It means that they could move to almost a 2-4-1-3, similar to what City might play as well, so to match them up in that area. Who knows? I mean, make no mistake, this is going to be an extremely difficult game. And the thing that we need to do is just get this game out of the way. I'm a lot more interested in a performance this time. I want a type of result, don't get me wrong, but I'm much more interested in a performance this time around and just how these lads play and what they do. Not letting the heads drop or anything like that. I just want to see them put in a really, really strong performance. We're kind of riding the crest of a wave a little bit, and I would like to see that continue. It's a difficult one. I don't like to give statistics. City are where they are for whatever reason, and it looks like it could be a very tough, very difficult game. Very, very tough, difficult game. But are these boys up to it? Yeah, I'd say that they're up to the challenge. 20 XG. That's ridiculous. It's going to do it for this one, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to click the like button. If you're new to the channel, please also don't forget to subscribe as well. Make sure you're commenting, all of that kind of good stuff. If you're listening on the audio, please give the audio like for me as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah. Oh, God, this should be interesting. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care of each other. Most importantly, take care of yourself. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Cheers.